Hey Barca fans! The winter transfer window has closed, but that doesn't mean the transfer drama is over for FC Barcelona. While the Catalans were hoping to bring in a new offensive player, they couldn't offload any current squad members. But the plot thickens as rumours swirl about a major player exit this summer. Who is it? Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into everything Barcelona, from match previews to transfer news and player updates. Today, we're talking about Vitor Roque, the Brazilian striker currently on loan at Real Betis, and what his future holds. FC Barcelona wanted to make moves in the transfer window, but despite their interest in signing a new offensive player for Hansi Flick, they couldn't manage to offload any current squad members. But as we all know, Barcelona's transfer activity is far from over. They've already got their sights set on one major departure this summer. And that player is none other than Vitor Roque. If you're a Barcelona fan, you'll definitely want to hear about this, so stay tuned. Let's first take a quick look back at the winter transfer window. Barcelona was looking to bolster their attack, especially under Hansi Flick. However, there was a catch. They needed to offload one of their current players to make room for new signings. Unfortunately, despite several players being linked with moves away, including Ansu Fati and Eric Garcia, no one left. This left the squad unchanged, and Barcelona's hopes of securing a new offensive signing were dashed for the time being. But don't get too comfortable, because Barcelona's transfer plans are far from over. Now, let's turn the spotlight on Vitor Roque. This talented 18-year-old Brazilian striker was signed by Barcelona from Atlético Paranaense, but has spent the season on loan at Real Betis. The move was meant to help him gain experience, but there's been a bit of a twist. While Betis has the option to buy Roque at the end of the season, they've recently brought in Mexican striker Cucho Hernandez, which raises questions about Roque's future at the club. With Hernandez now in the fold, it seems less likely that Roque will get the consistent playing time he needs for his development. So what happens next? Well, Fichajes reports that Barcelona has already decided Roque's future. He will be sold in the next summer transfer window. His time at Barcelona may be short-lived, and his departure is almost certain. The question now is where he'll go. One of the most talked-about potential destinations for Roque is Palmeiras, the Brazilian club. As a fellow Brazilian, a move back to his home country would make sense, especially considering the fact that Roque is still very young and has a lot to prove. Palmeiras could be a great opportunity for him to continue developing his talent. But Roque isn't limited to Brazil. According to reports, Tottenham Hotspur and other Premier League teams are also interested in securing the Brazilian striker's services. If he does make the jump to the Premier League, it could open up a whole new chapter in his career. However, Roque's entourage is reportedly coming to terms with the fact that his time in Spain is coming to an end. So what will happen next? We'll have to wait and see. For now, all eyes are on Roque, as he continues to get game time with Real Betis, which could raise his value and improve his prospects for the summer transfer window. Given that Barcelona is not considering keeping Roque in their squad, this seems like a foregone conclusion. Barcelona needs to raise funds, and Roque could be a valuable asset in that regard. It's also important to note that with players like Robert Lewandowski, Ferran Torres, and others in Barcelona's forward line, there simply isn't enough room for Roque to get consistent first-team action. So it's more than likely that Barcelona will look to sell him in the summer, and based on the interest from both Brazil and the Premier League, there will be no shortage of suitors for the young striker. So, what does the future hold for Vitor Roque? His time at Barcelona may be short-lived, but that doesn't mean his career is any less promising. Whether he moves to Palmeiras, a Premier League club, or another destination, the Brazilian star has a bright future ahead. What do you think, Barcelona fans? Should Barcelona have kept Roque for the long term, or do you agree with the decision to sell him? Where do you think he'll end up in the summer transfer window? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your opinions. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with all things Barcelona, from player transfers to match previews, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss out on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.